Welcome to Yoga and Meditation with Alisa. And today we are focusing our brief Yin Yoga set on releasing tension, specifically in the shoulders and the neck and the wrists, all the areas in the body that get tensed up when we are busy at our desks, at our computers, on our smart devices. So get your props, whatever prop you might like that would make you feel comfortable. Make sure you've got some cushion between yourself and your yoga mat. And meet me back here to do some yoga. Welcome back. And we're going to focus on this stress, the modern life stress that we all are having from how we're working at home, working at a desk, at a computer screen, on a smart device. So we're hunching over and we're gathering tension, and it just feels yucky at the end of the day or in the middle of the day, and we don't even know why. So let's start first by closing our eyes and just noticing the next 3 breaths. You don't have to breathe any certain way, but you want to pay attention to the inhale and the exhale. And there's plenty of distraction, but just focus on this breath. You've got like one more to do that you're going to notice 100%. When we pay attention to the breath, we start to slow it down. And when we do that, we begin to regulate our heart rate, and that's relaxing. All right, so let's also start to roll the shoulders. You know how to roll your shoulders up, back, and around. Let's do that. Let's do that about 2 more times. Inhaling up, exhaling back and around, inhaling up, exhaling back and around. And now let's reverse directions. Inhale up and forward around. You can do this at any point in time that you feel tightness in your shoulders, when you're at your desk, sitting on your smart device. Let's just do one more. And then it's inhaling up, exhaling down. So we're hunching the shoulders up towards the ears, exhaling, letting them come down. Again, giving some TLC to the shoulders, the upper back, the scapular area. One more time. And exhaling down. Just now turn your head to gently look to the left and then exhale to the right. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhaling left. This is sweet. We're not trying to give ourselves whiplash here. We just want to release through the neck. So we're going to transition now to a Yin Yoga pose called Seiza. And basically in Seiza, you sit on your heels, right? Your knees are bent, you're sitting on your heels. This may put a lot of pressure on your ankle and your feet, so you can prop by putting some sort of blanket in between your heels and your butt. That can help relieve that pressure. How about if you're having pressure or even pain in your knees? Pain is never gain, especially inside the meniscus area of the knee. So I'm going to take another prop, put more pillows between your butt and your heels. The higher up you go, the less stress it will be on your feet and on your knee. You'll still be getting a nice stretch in the quad, and that's what we are trying to do in Seiza, as well as, I don't need these props, so I'm going to take them down, but if you need them, by all means, use them. But we also here are allowing ourselves to get some stretching in our feet and our ankles. We're going to now start working on the wrist simultaneously. So you see how I'm flexing the wrist and I'm letting the wrist fold. So from this posture, it's just called like honey dripping from your fingertips. If you think of that, you let that folding of the wrist while your arms rise. And then flex the palms as you exhale down. We're just going to do this like 3 more times. Again, this is nice for that repetitive motion with the wrist. We hold a lot of tension in our wrists nowadays with using the phones and the iPads, and we're holding them in a certain way. One last time, also for, typing at the computer. Okay, staying in the Seiza posture, because it is stretching our quads, which the target area of Seiza is definitely the quads, the thigh, upper thigh, and from sitting, we do need to stretch that area. We're going to now take the right arm and I'm going to cross it under into eagle arm. So if you know what that is, go ahead and get into eagle arm. So I'm crossing under and I'm kind of wrapping my forearms around each other. And just hang out here. We're going to hold this posture for a minute. We hold for time in Yin Yoga. And that way we can start to get into the deeper connective tissue, the fascia, the depth of the muscles. And in this posture, you'll notice it's a rounding of the shoulders. And this is a way to relieve tension in the shoulders. It's also providing some nice stretch for the scapular area of the upper back. If that's uncomfortable and you can't really do the eagle, you can always just hug yourself. See, I'm giving myself a big bear hug, and that's doing the same thing. I'm still rounding here, so it works just fine. Each exhale is an opportunity to let the body relax a little bit more. So do that with each exhale. That's our cue that we're going to actually switch. Left arm now is under the right, okay? So it's still the same, but we're switching the arms. It might feel uncomfortable. You may say, oh, I don't like this one as much. Uncomfortable and pain are two different things. So get in the posture in the way that makes sense for you. If this is not stretching you enough, the more you raise your elbows will more intensify this stretch. But again, in Yin Yoga, pain is never gain. And the more intense the stretch is for your body, the more tight your body will become. That's the opposite that we're wanting in the Yin Yoga pose, right? We want a moderate stretch or stress of the muscle. Again, if it's just not doing it for you, then give yourself a hug. And it's a moderate stress. I'm saying it again because it'll be subtle, but you hold it for time and then you feel the difference. Now allow yourself to come out of this, and we're going to go right into what's called open heart or puppy dog. Come onto all fours and stretch your arms out in front of you and let your heart area, your chest basically, come towards the floor. And you can bring your forehead to the floor. I'm going to do this really quickly. I'll do it with one arm so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, but you would use both arms, allowing the forehead to be on the floor. I'm turning my head so that I can continue to talk to you clearly. But when we're in this posture, we're feeling it through the chest, the heart space in yoga, right? And it's a nice stretch through the armpits. The forehead is on the floor, so you're getting the support of the floor. It's relaxing for the neck to have support of the head. This is an upper back bend. So the shoulders can bend backwards. It appears to be like a back bend. It supports in the back bend. So by doing this particular stretch or stress, there's a release in the opposite direction of what we were just doing, which was rounding the spine. Each exhale is an opportunity to relax even more. So over and over again, you're being given an opportunity in this yoga to let go of tension and to encourage your body to relax. You should also be feeling a stretch through your armpits and a nice, even perhaps counter stretch through your lumbar spine, which is your lower back. Just going to do this for a few more breaths, countering the pose that we're in when we're sitting at our desk, sitting at the computer, taking a long car ride with our hands on the steering wheel. Just giving that upper body, that upper back and shoulder area some TLC in this Yin Yoga set. 2 more breaths here. And then you can allow yourself to come out of this posture, and we're going to just go right onto our backs. I promised you a brief set, and that's what this was, but boy, closing your eyes and laying here for just a few breaths allows you to notice the shifts in the body as a result of doing these Yin Yoga stretches. Letting your mind focus on all the target areas that we've been working on today. The quadricep thighs, as well as the shoulders, the neck, the wrists, the upper back. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. This is called the rebound. It allows you to take stock and to really soak in the results of your labor. Hug your knees into your chest and rock and roll your way back up. Sitting, still noticing, how does my body feel different? How does my mind feel different? How do I feel different? I'm hoping that you're feeling more relaxed, less tension, more open in your neck, your shoulders, your upper back, and your wrists. I'm so grateful that you took the time to take care of your body in this way. I hope that you enjoyed this. I'd love to hear your feedback. Your comments are a great place to put that. And I appreciate you supporting me, subscribing to my channel, liking the videos. Let me know any other types of stretches that you would like me to focus on in the future. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.